Hey guys, welcome to the first video on my channel. Today I'm going to be showcasing a game framework I created for the Roblox environment called EasyFramework. This is supposed to encourage object-oriented programming and just a more modular programming environment. So there are two main parts to this EasyFramework, and there's a component. A component is an integral part of a registry, and a registry is a class built on components. It's that simple. A component is simply an object which registries can use. So we have a player data, which is import player data. This would be a component. And the player manager would use player data to manage the game players. It's this simple, but it can really help with workflow. And I'm going to show you how. So in our constants here, you can edit everything. See, here's the preset components right here. These are the name of the folders that are holding the component class names. See, for example, if I put a module script in here, and it was under components, and since server storage is in one of the locations, what it will do is it'll go through every single service in here, as long as it's a valid service, and it'll look through every single descendant, checking if a preset components folder is found. And it'll go through every single folder, to every single child, and then load every component class, or every object with the component class name. So to create a component, let's just create a weapon class. I'm trying to make sure I'm still recording because I've done this like 3 times. Weapon class equal to this. So every component has a name identifier, and this is what's used to import it. So every component also has a creation function. The creation function is a constructor, and this is what is returned when the component is imported. So for example, since this is set to new, function weapon class dot new. This is the function that's going to be returned when imported. So let's just make like a mock weapon, and then let's just put a table here for some mock properties. And do a name equal table dot name, cost equal table dot cost, weight equal table dot weight. Okay. And then we could just do function weapon output info id and self do if type of v doesn't equal function, then print. Okay, sorry about that, but as you can see, we have our weapon manager right here, and the .onload function is called first and foremost. This is what's called right when it's created. So we can import it using the import component using the identifier of the weapon class. So then we can do function weapon manager generate, and then we could just do for I equal 1, 10, do local wep equal, no, we could just do dot weapon. And then see, this is just a function. We just call the function because this is what's passed. This is what's given to us is a dot new function. So we just do name equal math at random 1255 cost equal math at random 1255. And then we could just do weight equal math at random 1255. And then we could just do call output info, and this will print the info. So now we can run this. OBS is on, okay. And as you can see, it prints out every single property for the weapon. And if you have debug mode on, you'll have a lot of debug messages, like every registry created, imported, and every component created, imported. There's 3 phases that the framework should pass in its loading phase. But anyways, I feel like this just makes development a lot easier for me. But let me know if you guys think this would be useful in any kind of way, and I will release the code. And I'm open for suggestions. I'm also working on a client version, but I'm nitpicking the server right now because I just want it to be perfect. Because there's also another feature which I really like of this. Oops, dependencies equals this. So then we could just do what dependencies equal weapon class. So anything in the dependencies table is imported on startup. Imported when onload is called. You don't have to actually bind onload, but this will place the dependency into an underscore imported folder. Table. So instead of doing this, you could just do for iv in next weapon manager dot imported to weapon manager I equal v, and then you could just call weapon manager dot weapon class, and you could just create a weapon that way, and that's all you'd have to do. So I think it's pretty cool. Let me know if you got what you guys think.